Hello everyone and welcome back for another video. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how I made and added some dovetail keys into the dining table. I've been making forever, but eventually got it finished. So you see as here I'm just marking out for the dovetails, and I don't even know what the angle is, to be honest with you. I just kind of eyeballed it. I'm guessing it's kind of in between 80 and 75 degrees, somewhere along that line. So basically I got all these marked out and just started cutting them with a Ryobi saw. When I did start cutting these, I did try to make sure that the cuts were as square as possible, so I did actually take my time. Obviously you can't see this because the video's sped up, but I did really take my time with these. So here you're seeing is cut the actual final size of the dovetail keys, and the reason that I left it as late as possible is just because it's easier to do. Anything small like this I try to leave it as long as possible, so I've got plenty of room to clamp the material to. So here you can see is actually cutting out the first dovetail. It didn't turn out too bad as it happens, but obviously I did have to clean it up with a chisel. Obviously if you're going to be using a bandsaw it's going to be a bit cleaner, but I don't own a bandsaw. So this is a nice simple trick what I like to do with things like this, and it's just basically super gluing the thing in place. It works very well and it's easy to knock off, as you're going to see after I get it marked up. Once the key's glued into position, it's just a case of using me marking knife to mark the lines. Basically, you do have to be a little bit careful. Sometimes the knife can grab and you might over pull, and then you might actually go into a piece you don't really want to go into, and when you apply your finish it will show up, so you do have to be a little bit cautious. Here you can actually see it's just marking with the number 1, and this is just to give me the orientation. And there you can see it's just knocking it off. It's as easy as that. So I pretty much treat this the same way I would treat some sort of joint, maybe a mortise and tenon joint. I'll just like score the line and just work my way down with the chisel. Normally I would use a saw, but obviously you kind of get a saw into here, so I did actually just repeat this and work my way down on both sides, obviously. So I did continue all the way down with the marking knife. I found this just to be really easy. And then one of the best things I found, because I did try a few methods, was just to actually use a 1/4" chisel and just hog out quite a lot of material. And this worked really well. It was a little bit uneven, but I did actually just go down to close to my depth and then just finish up with a router plane. It worked out really well once I had this sussed out. So next up I just added some glue and knocked the dovetail home. I did actually recess this, I think it was about 8 or 9 millimeters in depth. Obviously just wipe away the excess glue. Next up I just used my Ryobi saw and basically just cut it flush. Now the good thing about this is that it was nearly 1 inch thick material, so that meant I actually got 2 keys out of 1 key, if that makes sense. and this is a finished article. So there was 4 keys all together, and this is obviously with finish on, so it turned out pretty well in all fairness. And that's it for this video, guys. So thank you very much. Don't forget to like and leave a comment,